My fiancé and I can't stop cheating on each other.
I beg your pardon?
Dear Pastor, I am a 23-year-old woman and I am confused about what to do with my relationship with my fiancé. When we first met, I was unfaithful and having multiple affairs with multiple men.
You what?
He was also unfaithful. I got pregnant with our first daughter in 2022 and I didn't know for sure if he was the father. He forgave me for that, and after I had my daughter, I started flirting again because he cheated when I was pregnant.
Again!
I then got pregnant again 3 months after my daughter was born, so he left me and came back when I was 6 months pregnant. Then he cheated and we broke up. We got back together after my second daughter was born. I was hurting because he wasn't there for me with her and it was very painful. So I was arguing every day or every minute. He destroyed me mentally. A few days ago we had an argument, and he told me he's done once more. So I took a pair of scissors and destroyed his driver's license.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
I love him. He's my first love, but I don't know if I should fight for him or let him go permanently. He constantly leaves, and then I ask for him to come back. He tells me all the things I want to hear, like I love you, we are going to get married and you're my soulmate. I have cheated on him a lot of times and he always forgave me, but now I have turned over a new leaf and have honestly changed. What should I do? SR.
Get some help.
Dear SR, this man with whom you are living is a cheater, and so are you. Evidently, you are not ashamed of what you have done, and he is not ashamed, either. Perhaps both of you consider that you are having an open relationship. You said you have cheated numerous times with multiple men, and when I read that, I wondered to myself, what could be missing in your relationship that you cheat multiple times?
She belongs to the streets!
Is it that the man with whom you live was not satisfying you sexually and you needed more? Or was it because of financial need? Some time ago, a young lady told me in a counseling session that her man was good at sex, but there were times when she needed money and he did not have any to give her, so she went with other men. She was brave enough to tell him that she had sex with other men to get money. I asked her what he said, and she told me that he got the message. He didn't like it, but he couldn't do anything about it because it was his fault. He was cheating also, so what was his problem? You are now declaring that you have changed. The question is, does this man believe that your cheating days are all over? Whether he believes or not, I would advise both of you to kindly make an appointment to see a family counselor and get some professional help. I also hope that both of you would go to see your family doctor and have yourselves checked out to ascertain whether you are free from sexually transmitted infections. Please spend time reading your Bible and go to church on weekends. You said you were not sure about whether your boyfriend is the biological father of your daughters. I suggest that you do DNA testing to ascertain whether this man is the father of both children. Pastor.
Well guys, it seems like SR and her fiancé are playing who can cheat the most, and I am guessing that SR is winning because it would be easier for her to get multiple men than her fiancé to get multiple women, without going broke. Jokes aside, these two definitely need some professional help to stop their bad behavior, especially if they are not using any protection. I don't know how they managed to be together for so long, but it seems toxic relationships and toxic love burns hotter than any kind of love because it's always the toxic ones who love the hardest.
Yeah.
Either that or they are two crazy lovers made for each other. Also, I agree with Pastor that they need to get some paternity testing done because if the writer has been messing around, then there is a high chance that she gave her fiancé jackets. I am really sorry for the kids because although it is said that two heads are better than one, it seems these two may be detrimental to a successful future. I've heard of too many red flags already, but what do you think? Is SR and her fiancé fit to be parents? Should they go get some DNA testing done? While you think about that, let's hear what other people have to say about the situation.
first comment comes from Jacob Forrest. This is a soap opera big time. You are adults, and you need to see a counselor ASAP. This cheating by you both is madness. How will you tell the kids that you are both fighting? Tyrone Allen replied to Jacob Forrest, this relationship never stood a chance. I pity those children. Both parents are deceitful and liars and both deserve to be alone. No amount of counseling can fix this, but I would suggest individual therapy so each person can figure out what deep trauma is causing the never-ending, soul-crushing self-hurt. Both of you are narcissistic. I would suggest you start by taking full responsibility for your actions. You cheated because you wanted to, not because he cheated. You could also have left, but you choose not to. Fix yourself for the sake of your 2 children. Bleach added, you and him are 2 mad people, so try to stay far from him as him you. And please do a DNA test to find your baby daddy.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Arawak also added, lady, seek professional counseling. You are no victim in this. I wonder if those children are even his. Sort that out before you even think about going back, because if they are not his, he's just going to leave again. Omar chimed in with, both of you are suffering from a mental disorder. You both need help. Change has dropped his gem, they should go their separate ways. Clearly, there is no love in this relationship. What a sad couple. True replied to Changes, and where should they go? To mix with the general population. If only they could wear a tag or a brand of some sort of display to show what type of people they are. Vernal commented, multiple partners and not practicing safe sex, oh well. New leaf, ha ha. Madam, if you had turned over a new leaf, then what are you doing with a serial cheater? You cut up the man's driver's license, he better watch himself, cause you moved from a cheating woman to one with anger issues. Can We Talk To also commented, Pastor, I think it is fair to say that it takes a whole heap of determination for either gender, who are supposedly in a relationship with each other, to turn over a new leaf. To this writer, if she's going to sex other men besides the man she is supposedly in a relationship with, why isn't she protecting herself for herself, rather than risk having a picnic? And she doesn't even know who is supposedly the father.
She belongs to the streets.
Again, another female leaving herself vulnerable to be financially dependent on a man who knows what side your bread is buttered on, so to speak. Needless to say, I'm also of the opinion that most men do not have any difficulty justifying why they are along with more than one woman at a time, yet are offended when his supposedly main squeeze gets wind of his shenanigans and either kicks him to the curb, if she's financially able to do so, or she takes a page out of his book and does him likewise. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me, and it would appear from this writer's track record, and her boyfriend's too, that it's only a matter of time before they've both decided to resume their old ways. Imagine being 23 years old with 2 picnics already. How many will she have by the age of 30, and where are the fathers to assist her with their care and maintenance? Yet, another somebody in years to come to be lamenting the hardships dealt to her by life, which she's a very active participant in creating. Silly ninny, with apparently nobody telling her long beforehand the real deal. Or else she never bothered actively listening to what was being said and drawing conclusions so as not to fall into the same trap. And the last comment comes from True. If this is a relationship, I hope I would never be so unfortunate to experience it. My tolerance level is very, very, very low, so I know that I will never have a story like this to write about. Pastor needs to just get to the point. This is a real dirty life.
And there you have it, guys. Fiancé and I can't stop cheating on each other. Have you ever been in an open relationship before? What about a toxic relationship? How was it, or if you have not, would you ever be in one? Let us know in the comment section below. And please, for me, subscribe to the channel for more Reddit stories, relationship stories and cheating stories like this one. Also, like the video to get it out to more people. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, love.